I just came across a brand new Get Paid to site that has features I have never seen on any other Get Paid to site, and I have tested hundreds of them. It's called Earnopolis, and in this video I'll give you an inside look and show exactly how it works and go over all its pros and cons. I will also be withdrawing $50 live here so you can see for yourself that it actually pays. So the first thing you notice when you land on Earnopolis is that it looks nothing like any other Get Paid to site out there. The whole platform is built around a Greek mythology theme. You can even see the writing and the name and everything. And it might sound like it's just for looks, but it makes the whole experience feel, in my opinion, a lot more fun to use than most earning sites that I have tested. But that does of course not say much about whether it's actually worth it. So let's look more into that and start with going over who can join. So Earnopolis itself says very clearly that it is available in over 75 countries worldwide, but of course also how it is with all Get Paid to sites, the earning opportunities will always vary depending on the country you live in. And you also just need to be at least 16 years old to join. And it's of course free to join. And after watching this, if you decide to join, you can join through the link in the description here. That will also support me and my channel, and I would definitely appreciate that. But before doing that, let's first go over exactly how it works. So I will now log in and then we'll take a closer look. So when you sign up, you will get a quick welcome journey that explains a bit about what it offers. So you get a good overview right away. I actually really like that. And you also get a 50-cent welcome bonus after that. But if you do join through my link, then I've been able to give you a $1 joining bonus. So again, as mentioned, it will be in the description. So if you decide to join, that can give you the best possible joining bonus. Also, one thing that is very unusual here is that there is no ID verification. And that's because they have an advanced user quality system that does a better job finding fraudulent behavior. So this doesn't mean that you can use VPN, and it doesn't mean you can commit fraud or try to cheat them or anything like that. It just means that they have a system that can track that, so they don't need to ask for ID verification. And almost every time I talk about a site, people are asking, does this require ID verification? So for those of you who don't like that, this one doesn't, but it does not mean you can cheat. So don't try to do that, please. So how can you then earn? Well, there are quite a few different ways to earn, and they have a lot of gaming offers. You can see, you can scroll down here. You can see some of the highlighted offers and how it is if you use Get Paid to sites before. Then you would need to click it and you can read the exact conditions when you would get the rewards. And you just, of course, always need to choose the games or the offers carefully and read the exact conditions. But overall, I would say they do pay quite well. And these are just the highlighted ones. You can scroll down here and you can see it works with a lot of very popular offer walls. So you can find gaming offers, free trials you can sign up for, a lot of paid service. You can also find video rewards so you can get paid to watch. So it has a lot of these offer walls integrated. So plenty of ways to earn. And also, again, I have tested hundreds of Get Paid to sites, and I would say the rewards here are definitely decent and above average compared to most other Get Paid to sites. And when it comes to the offers, one thing I really like is that you can also go to your profile here and then community, and here you can see which offers people have recently completed in your country. And this is quite unique, and it can be very helpful because the best opportunities for me might not be available to you and the other way around. And very often this depends on the country. So it's really great to have this opportunity. You can go there and see which are popular in my country, and then you can start there. But of course, do not limit yourself to just do that, because you also need to explore a little bit yourself, and you might find some no one else from your country has taken that are really great. So don't limit yourself, but it can be a great way to get some inspiration for which offers works great in your location. So now let's talk about something very unique about Earnopolis, and this is this arena section here. And they have a couple of options here. For example, have these trials here, and this is basically a 14-day leaderboard, but instead of not having a chance on most other Get Paid to sites when you're brand new, because you'll be competing against people that have been there for a long time and have a ton of experience, then here you are starting with others in your tier. You can see they have a whole page that describes exactly what that is and which different tiers there are, and what will actually count, and the penalty if you miss a day from earning, and what you will get here, the rewards here. You can see the higher tier, the higher rewards also. So I really like this unique leaderboard system, and they don't only have that here, they also have this team battle here. And this is kind of similar, but here you are placed on a team. And again, you can click here and read all about it. and explains exactly what it requires, how you qualify, and as long as you just stay active, you will participate in these options and it's extra bonus opportunities. But just keep in mind, for example, for the team battles, your account must be at least 7 days old, so you can't join a team right away. And of course you need to be active, so you show that you are also active, because if not, it's not really fair that you are put on a team where you don't do anything and everyone else has to be active there. So you can read the exact rewards here, also requirements and everything, but just be active and then you can participate here in these trials and in the team battles. And they are quite a different take on the traditional leaderboard that you find on most other Get Paid To sites, and it gives all members and new members also a better chance at winning rather than competing against sometimes hundreds or thousands of other members as you do on many other Get Paid To sites. There is another unique bonus opportunity here we need to talk about before I will then show you how to withdraw actually and show you payment proof also. So you can see there is like a half moon here. If you click that, you can see this is called Celine's cycle here. And again, you can click to read more about it, but basically it's also a bonus opportunity. If you just keep being active every week, then you can earn extra by doing this. You can see it's a 28-day earning challenge. So you just keep being active and then you will automatically participate, and you can see the requirements here and also the bonuses you can get from it. And just also keep in mind, for example, if you invite others, because you can also invite others, then the referral bonuses will not count towards. This is very normal for bonus opportunities on Get Paid To site. And I like this whole theme here, this mythology theme and the gamification of it, the extra bonus opportunities. It makes it very engaging compared to many other Get Paid To sites. But let's now also look into the rewards you can get here. So I'll now jump to the reward section, and you can see there are quite a few different options. There's a ton of gift cards. The exact gift cards will vary depending on your country. They also have crypto USDC, they have virtual Visa, they have PayPal, they have bank transfer. And I've actually asked them specifically about this because I know some people, they really prefer bank transfer, and often it's only available in a few countries, but they actually offer bank transfer in around 50 countries via the payment process. Tremendous. So this can be a quite good site if you prefer bank transfer also, even in some countries where you might sometimes have a hard time finding Get Paid To site that offer that. But for the purpose of this video here, I will withdraw via PayPal. You can see I have earned $54 here, so I'll just click here. And as you can see, for me, the payout threshold is only $1, but when you first join until you reach the next level, which you need to earn $10 to do, then there is a $5 minimum threshold, but you will get $1 if you join through my link, as I mentioned, so you get quite close right away. So the first time you just need to earn $5 there. After you earn $10, then it drops to $1, so a very low payout threshold. And if you're a brand new member, then I have asked also here, and then usually when you withdraw, you will receive your reward within 24 hours. And once you have been a little bit more active and you are what you can say like a trusted member, so they process the payments every hour, so then you really don't have to wait long. So here you can see I have enough to withdraw $50, so I will do that. And you can also choose a custom amount, so that's also great that it's not only this increments here, because sometimes you have like $75 or so. So I really like that they have this option all the way up to $1,000 if you really accumulate a lot. But here I will just withdraw these $50, and that's it. Now I just have to wait for the money to go into my PayPal account, and I will then here on the screen leave a screenshot of the email I get from PayPal. I will also there write how long it took for me to get the money. So now I know a lot of people will ask, how much can you earn? How long did it take you to earn those $50? And as I always say when it comes to Get Paid To site, exactly how long it will take to earn $5, $10, $50, $100, that really depends on your country. And of course also how active you are. You can see some games can give really high rewards in some countries. So if you take some great offers and play a game a lot, for example, then you can reach maybe on some good days, maybe $10, $5, $20. If you finish a game, you can earn even more in a specific day. And then if you combine with service, it can be very nice, and that can really boost your earnings. But if you, for example, only stick to watching videos, you will earn very, very little. And also in some countries, you might struggle to earn just $1 a day, even if you try to be active, because if you live in a country where there's just not a lot of service, where there's not a lot of great gaming offers, well, then it will just take more time. So I can't give an exact answer to that, but I can say compared to other Get Paid To sites, because that's what really matters, $100, and then you know yourself, the country you live in, your profile and all that, how that fits in. But compared to most other get paid to sites, it definitely pays decently, and I would say the earning potential here is above average. But always with get paid to sites, it's not a way to make a living, it's not a way to make a part-time income, it's a way to make some extra money on the side by, for example, playing games, watching videos, taking paid surveys, doing small tasks whenever you have a bit of extra time. So it's a side hustle for a bit of extra money once in a while, so do it with those expectations. And if that sounds like something for you, then as mentioned, I will leave my invitation link below so you can get the best possible joining bonus, and that will also support me and my channel, and I would definitely appreciate that. And if you have any experiences, if you decide to join it, then I would love to hear about your experiences and what you think of it in the comments below. Any questions, also just ask. I reply to every single comment. And finally, if the video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.